Alright, hello everybody. This is Justin Pontarelli with some old school gaming, doing some Tecmo Super Bowl 1991, and we're actually going to be doing basically my rendition of Super Bowl 25, except it's going to be the Revenge of the Bills. And I've already tried this recording 4 times now. The first time my sound wasn't turned on. The second time I got destroyed. Both of the first 2 times I was nasally and congested. I'm still a little congested, but not as bad as before. The third time, just like 5 minutes ago, I tried it, and I got destroyed by the computer. But I've been trying to coach the teams, or I've been trying to coach the Bills instead of actually trying to just fully control them. So let's switch to manning the team. Okay. So I'm tired of trying to be a coach and just coach them to victory. Let's just take full control of the team and let's give it my all. Let's win here. I want to win. I'm tired of struggling along with coaching mode. Anyway, before we start though, let's check out the teams. Starting with the Giants. Going into the playoffs here, these guys were 11-5. Okay. I modified their playbook. Okay, so it's a mixture of both the T formation plays, which are this one, that one. So it's going to be the T power sweep right, the T cross left, the T flea flicker, and the pro T flare D. Okay. Then the run and shoot plays you have the run and shoot draw, or R&S. R&S quarterback sneak, R&S Y up, and R&S flare C. Okay. All of which are decent plays, and altogether, it should be relatively difficult to defend against, but at the same time, there are some plays here that might be exploitable, so I might have a slight advantage on defense when taking full man control. Okay. But anyway, as far as their players are concerned, everyone's in pretty good shape. We have Phil Simms starting as the quarterback. However, if you guys go back and watch Super Bowl 25 on YouTube, you'll notice that Hostetler actually starts the game. But we want a challenge, and Hostetler's not the best in terms of stats in this game, so we're going to actually pick Simms. Everyone else is doing fine. You got Otis Anderson, good speed, good hitting power. He's not going to drop the ball. Meggett, likewise, decent speed. Or I should say good speed. He's not going to drop the ball. No, he's not going to fumble. He's not likely to fumble. Mark Ingram's good right now. Great speed. Great reception ability. Okay. Stat-wise, these guys are good. Okay. Bavaro's he's fairly fast for a tight end. I've seen faster. Okay, if you see Novacek, he's pretty fast in this game. He's awesome in this game. But Bavaro's pretty good. Okay, he can catch, he can run pretty well. He's not going to drop the ball. Got good ball control. And then we did something here. We put Rodney Hampton as the punt and kick returner because typically the computer has David Meggett performing that role as both the kick and punt returner, but I don't like seeing him play triple duty. So I want to see a nice fresh Meggett when I face him as a running back. I don't like the idea of a player, doing triple duty. It doesn't make sense to me in this game. So we're going to have Rodney Hampton instead. He's not that fast, but that's at average speed for a kick returner. It's not like super low. It's not high either, but still, he'll be okay. And Charton is injured. Okay. And that's that for them. And let's check out the Bills now. Going into the Super Bowl, or going into the playoffs, it's going to be, or they were 12-4. The playbook, it's also modified. It's not, if you've played this game enough, you know what their playbook looks like. This is not their playbook, obviously. Okay. Anyway, so you have the your run plays. You got 2 Thomas runs, 2 Mueller runs. Thomas has this fake up the gut run with a flick to the right. Then there's the dive up the middle. Then there's Mueller's off tackle. And then finally it's like a shotgun fake pass where Mueller takes it up the middle, you know. Then you got these 2 Pro T passes. The second one I like this one a lot. You got these 2 options, the 2 running backs on the side, ready to take the ball and run with it. You also have your tight end, who's usually, you know, totally open, and then you got 2 guys downfield who might be open as well. And finally, 2 really decent shotgun passes with lots of, you know, long options.
Can you do my fan?
So yeah, in my opinion, a decent playbook. Okay, against a human being though, you wouldn't want to use shotgun C draw. It's just a really horrible play. But against the computer, it can be okay as long as you're not blitzed. But if you're blitzed, it's like an instant loss of like 8 or so yards. So it can be dicey. Anyway, but technically so are any of these other plays too if you're blitzed. So it's not that big a deal. Anyway, there you go. So let's did we go over these guys? I don't remember. Let's go over them again, I guess. Jim Kelly in this game, great player. You know, can't go wrong with him. Thurman Thomas, this guy is in great shape right now. And if you know anything about physical condition in this game, you'll know that it acts as like a base stat modifier. So, for example, a player who's in bad shape won't be performing as well as a player that's in excellent shape. Okay, so this is a good thing for me, having Thurman Thomas in excellent shape. Mueller, average, but still, he's still a tank. Okay. Lofton is in good shape. Decent speed. Good ball control. Great receptions. He's going to catch some footballs for me and do a good job. Andre Reed. I know at least one of his routes in this game in my playbook. So I'll try to take advantage of him if I can. Excellent condition. Great speed. Receptions, ball control. Everything's good, okay? He's going to get the ball. He's not going to drop it probably, and he's going to run with it really well, and there you go, okay? McKellar, average shape. Not a bad tight end. I've seen better. Okay. Have I mentioned Novacek yet? I don't know. I can't remember now. Anyway, Mr. Smith is injured, who normally, I guess, does both kick and punt returns for the Bills in this game. But he's injured, so instead I have Don Beebe, the wide receiver, doing punt returns, he's okay on speed. Edwards is in great shape. He's only average speed, though, so we'll see if we have to change him out. Okay. Now, the computer won't change out their guys unless there's an injury, but I can. Okay. With that, let's get into the schedule. Obviously, you got the Bills and the Giants. And basically what happened here is I simulated this entire season. I really didn't play those many games. I think I played like a couple games here. I think I actually played the Bills-Jets game. I think I played the Giants-Saints game. But most of it was simulated, the whole thing. So here we are. The remake of Super Bowl 25, the Buffalo Bills get their revenge at long last. I wanted to coach the game. I wanted to coach the Bills and have a little bit more of a challenge, but that didn't turn out very well because so far, 2 out of the 3 times I've tried that, I've lost. Okay. The first game I tried, I actually won that game, but the sound was turned off on my microphone, so I couldn't, it was awful. I was so excited about the game, I did pretty well. I won it in overtime. with the help of Bruce Smith and Andre Reed, and then all of a sudden, boom, I go to check the file, and where's the sound? There's no sound. And ultimately what it was is I forgot to turn on my microphone. Like, there's an option right here. Don't know if you guys see it, but you click on it, and then there's no sound, you know? Click on it again, of course there's sound, but I never noticed it. So there should still be sound right now, okay? So anyway, I'm not going to do coach control because I don't want to get my butt kicked. We're going to do man control and just win, okay? Well, I got my guy back this time, that's great. So we're going to go ahead and put in Don Smith. And they got their guy too, which totally resets their starting lineup, which is fine, I don't care. We'll live with it, they'll live with it. If they want Megan doing triple duty, that's up to them. But we're going to go ahead and be happy with Mr. Smith performing his role as the kick and punt returners. That's fine. And with the coin toss, let's go ahead and we'll kick off. We'll try to do some basic announcing as I play along here. So Scott Nord boots it down to Meggett, who is, well, let's see how far he gets. Gotta try to. I have to. I'm gonna try to focus while I do this, so I can't like announce all the time. So anyway, but he gets to the 20. Now I just want to quickly, guys, go over my defensive strategy as a player that's manning the game. I try to simply block for one of the passes, typically the first one, and then if they go for a run, like I know how to stop the first, second, and third runs. Actually, I know how to block the entire running gamut. You know, I can stop any of those runs typically, unless I mess up. Or unless Otis Anderson's really that fast. Depends on how fast he is. If he's not in like super top shape, or if Mega's not like in top shape, I can catch them. If they are in great shape, then it might be harder for me to catch them. I know some people that play as the Bills defense, they just go for Bruce Smith and plow through the middle. I'm not going to do that. You're going to see me switching my guys out a lot, or I should say switching my guys a lot. For the most part, as far as passing plays, in my opinion, you never want to pick the second pass play, or specifically that pass play, because if you pick it, even if you blitz, they're going to still get the ball somehow. So I'll never try that play. The third pass play can go awfully wrong, at least the flea flicker that we're talking about here specifically, because even though it looks almost identical to one of the run plays, if you see the quarterback get into position, just go at the quarterback and take him down before the ball gets to him. You can either force the fumble or just, quarterback sack. Either way, the rest of it's pretty standard stuff. Okay. So yeah. I guess in my opinion, these are some like pretty good plays in my opinion, but against me, it might be easier for me to stop this. Let's just get on with it. I'm going to pick to guard against the first play, and this is probably going to be a run, and here we're right. It's the run. I messed up a little bit. Okay, that's fine. To be fair, though, the computer by itself would have done a lot worse. That was the Anderson up the gut, RNS draw. It did not work. Oopsie daisy. Well, that's not what I thought it was. That's fine. And already, this is a lot better than having to face off against the computer. It's that thing again. Oh, Baker takes off. That's wow. Okay. I know there's some people that play professionally that tend to just cover the receivers. I don't understand why exactly. Maybe that's why. Maybe because if If the right guy gets it, he can just take off and get a touchdown on you. So far I'm not doing that great. Okay. The computer also did just as good. Again, stopping the first drive. So, this, you know, hey. I can't toot my own horn yet. I'd love to, but I can't. Well, let's at least do better on offense, and hopefully, you know, that'll be a lot better, right? Let's go on offense and get a touchdown, okay? All right. In terms of the plays I'm going to pick, you're going to see me picking the first pass like a lot because there's a lot of options with it. You've got the two running backs ready to go. You've got the tight end, the two guys going long. The other two like shotgun passes are pretty good too. You'll see me doing the fourth one a lot. As far as running, Thomas's first run's decent. Okay, you got that fake up the gut. But there's no coverage on the side, so it's just like him taking, you know, taking his chances there out in the open. Everything else is basically an up the gut run, okay? I guess with the exception of Mueller's off tackle, the third run. Let's start with Thomas's up the gut fake and see how it goes. So I get the ball here on the side. Thomas takes off like a bat out of hell, and first down. Not too bad. Could have been better, but not too bad. So Kelly drops back to pass. He's got Thomas on the outside. Thomas with the ball, and first down near the 20-yard line. See, I'm not horrible at this announcing thing. Anyway, here it goes. Bills, shotgun formation. Snap. Oopsie daisies. We're blitzed. Oh, he can't get it off in time. Alright, it's 2nd and 21. They took a major loss of yards here. Let's see if they can get it back. Again, shotgun formation. Bills with the ball. Oops, come on. Oh, it's a fumble. We've got a fumble. Come on. Can they get it back? Nope, they don't. Ah, see, that's embarrassing. Ooh, ouch. And the Giants with the ball. And Sims is taken down after he gets the ball away. I think that should be an unnecessary roughness call, but I guess not. 3rd and 11. Looks like it could be a run. Nope. And Ray Bentley gets in there for the quarterback sack. 4th and 19. The Giants will punt. And that'll be a touchback. Bills get on the 20-yard line. Kelly draws back. Oops. Mueller goes about 5 feet before he's tackled for a loss of 2 yards. Bills again with the ball in hand. It's Thomas this time, who almost gets the first down. It's 3 and 3. Let's see what they do. Shotgun formation. Beautiful pass right to Andre Reed, who gets the ball and he goes flying downfield. Gets tackled though right before the 50-yard line. Still plenty of time left in the second quarter. Triple coverage, but he had to throw it away somehow. 2nd and 10. Ah, oops, okay. At least there's no interception this time. No quarterback sack. 3rd and 10. Bills drop back to pass. Andre Reed wide open. What were the Giants thinking? And there we go. Andre Reed with the touchdown after a beautiful pass. There we go. 6 points on the board, and the Bills are in it to win it, hopefully. Norwood with the kick. Straight to the uprights. Forward to Megat. We'll take the ball and let's see how far he gets before he's brought down. Almost to the 20-yard line. Looks like it's going to be up the gut. Nope. It's a pass. Blitzed. And Phil Simms gets the ball away before he's tackled. Oh, again, there's the blitz. Still, the pass is complete. First down. And around the 30-yard line. It'll be the same thing again. No, it is not. Ray Bentley gets in there for the quarterback sack at a 2nd and 21. The Giants look like they called timeout. Not like it matters in this game, though. It really doesn't, guys. I mean, you can pick a play so fast. It doesn't matter. You don't have to call timeouts. I think they're just there to complete the game, you know. 3rd and 23. As the Giants are looking like they're not doing so hot at the moment. 4th and 18. The Bills are going to get less than 1 minute to try to make something out of this drive before the 3rd quarter. 43 seconds left on the clock. Oops, okay, 28 seconds left. Let's see what they do with it. Shotgun play, kind of in dangerous territory here. It's thrown to McKellar, who, oh, interception, that is not good. Giants get taken down there, and we have a halftime show. And guys, let me tell you, we got the mighty Bomb Jacks for you today. This is not your normal halftime show. Before it's over, I want to point something out to you guys. Look at their faces, they're blue. Their skin is white. Either those are blue masks, or their skin is white. Or sorry, their skin is blue. Look, they fly too, okay? Watch their ears too, watch the ears. Look at the ears. They're pointed. Now watch what happens. They get big. What these guys are? They're aliens. The mighty Bomb Jacks are aliens. You have aliens on Earth performing at Super Bowl 25. This is crazy. Anyway, enough of that. Oops. Ooh, and Smith almost gets away. Let's go ahead and check the guys out. Let's check our team out, guys. Oh, he's in great shape. That's perfect. Thomas is okay. You know, let's just for fun, let's check out who else we got. Davis is nah, they're no good. Smith is already doing his job. Miller's in good shape. Lofton's doing great. Honorary's excellent. McKellar's average. Let's check out Metz. Average. Let's put back to McKellar. And Smith is average, and Edwards is great. So that's how we'll stick with that. Okay. All right, guys. 1 second. Gotta scratch an itch. I know it. That's disgusting, huh? But you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do, guys. Okay. Let's start off with a nice long pass. Let's see the Giants handle that, shall we? They handle it really nicely. To McKellar. Ooh, taken down though, but that's okay. First down, beautiful first down, way downfield. Bills drop back. Everyone's covered. Thrown to Reed in the end zone. Incomplete. This is the traditional Bills hurry-up offense. So snap to Thomas, who gets taken down. Runs into a mob of defenders and can't go anywhere. Ouch. Kelly with the ball in hand. Drops back, shotgun formation. Ooh, everyone's covered. Looks like he's going for a little jog. It looks like, do they get it? They do. And Kelly gets the first down all on his own. Nice job, Jim Kelly. Okay. Kelly back to pass. McKellar wide open. Oh! The ball is deflected just in time to prevent the touchdown. The Giants are on their game. This one's going to Reed. He does not get it. It's thrown incomplete. They've got to do something. What are they going to do? Still third and basically goal. Ooh, hand off to Mueller and they get, ouch. Looks like the Bills are going to go for it. Why? Why not? Shotgun formation. I ain't going to go anywhere. Incomplete. Looks like the Giants will take the ball where it stands. It's blitzed. They're blitzed. Third and 3. The Giants are not going anywhere with this thing. Fourth and 3. The Giants will punt. So it looks like the Bills have saved themselves from disgrace and from losing points, and have forced a punt out of the Giants. But they take it way downfield. They've got to work their way back up to where they were before. 53 seconds left in the third quarter here. McKellar hoping to catch it downfield. Slides into it and misses it. 2nd and 10. Jim Kelly back to pass. Man open. First down. Good job, McKellar. What a catch. Oh, there you go. Handoff to, or no, handoff. Sorry. Ooh. Lateral to Thomas, who doesn't go very far at all. In fact, he loses yards on the attempt here. 3rd and 8. The Giants all over Thomas like white on rice here. Going to Andre Reed here. Wow, nice reception way downfield under heavy coverage. It just shows you what Jim Kelly is capable of in this game. Again, under heavy coverage. He was blitzed too. 1st and goal. Kelly back to pass. Wow, nice pass to Thomas. He takes it off on the side, runs it down the sideline. Boom, touchdown. 13-7. Soon 14-7. The Giants are now behind the 8 ball. And all you Giants fans out there are probably hoping that these guys score another goal. Let's see if they can get a touchdown. The Bills fans know that that can't happen. At least it shouldn't happen. Not on my channel. Not right now. Maybe later. Yeah, shoot. Uh-oh. Ingram gets the ball way downtown. Complete pass, touchdown Giants. Mark Ingram ties up the game, basically. 14-13. Nicely thrown by Phil Simms here. Tally, oh! The kick is blocked by Tally, and that is why you don't dilly-dally around when you're messing with Tally on the extra point kick. Yeah, I just thought of that. It's kind of corny, but hey, you know what? It's true though, guys. When you're playing this game, don't try to line up the extra point kick. Just kick it. Okay? Just kick it. That's all you gotta do. And he was like, well, you gotta, no, you don't gotta aim the ball. Just kick the ball. Okay? You gotta line up the field goals. You don't have to line up the extra point kick, just kick it. You can't really miss them. You just can't. And Thurman Thomas just shy of the first down. 3rd and 1. What are the Bills gonna do? Looks like another pass. And Jim Kelly just runs it up for a first down. No one's even trying to cover him. Oh no, and Lawrence Taylor out of nowhere. Kelly not paying attention. Guys, I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. That was my fault. 2nd and 22. Huge loss of yards here. Huge loss of yards. They get back to the line of scrimmage just barely. 3rd and 8. That same pass again. Blitzed. McKellar's got it. Yeah, first down. Nice job, McKellar. Alright, 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Is it really? Wow. Nicely done. McKellar way downtown. He catches it. Can he get up in time? No! But that's okay, folks. That's the game. 14-13. The Bills get their revenge. And finally, I've got a video worthy to be posted. And now for the post-game show, or the post-game statistic analysis. And I'm your host, Justin Pontarelli, for NFL Tecmo Sports News. We got the Bills over the Giants 14-13. Let's go over the stats, guys. Buffalo, 8 total carries for a grand total of 33 yards, 274 passing yards, and 11 first downs. And they worked for this, and their work pays off. Let's break it down, though, in terms of, look on the leaderboard here. Thurman Thomas with 5 total carries, 22 yards in all. Not a whole lot of gain here, but that's alright, every little bit counts. Way to go, Thurman Thomas. Jim Kelly here, 63% completion rate, 274 yards. He did throw an interception, but the Giants didn't make much of it. But if they did, the Bills got it back. In the end, it didn't matter too much. Definitely in terms of completion rate, Phil Simms looking much better. Yet the Buffalo Bills, Keith McKellar though, 5 completions, 117 yards. Probably without a doubt the MVP of this game would be Keith McKellar. On tight end, nicely done. He gets out there, lots of catches, 117 yards, well done. Giants though, 7 total carries, 13 yards, not much to speak of in a running game. The Buffalo Bills defense was all over their running game. 170 passing yards, 4 first downs, but man, for what little they did, they got some decent points out of it. 13 points, just under the Bills' 14. You got Otis Anderson here, the team leader in running, 3 carries, 10 yards in altogether, just a little over 3 yards per carry on average. Phil Simms, a better completion rate than Jim Kelly, 66%. 170 yards only though, no interceptions. A very solid game for Phil Simms. Then you got Mark Ingram, 2 completions, a grand total of 79 yards. A much better average per carry than Keith McKellar, but in the end they come up short, 14-13. Because of, you could argue, a single kick block. The Giants are taking their time to kick that ball, man. Don't do it. Our recommendation, just don't do it. Extra point kick. Get up there and kick it. Don't dilly-dally around. That's all there is to it. And this has been Justin Pontarelli with NFL Tecmo Sports News. Signing off and saying, folks, until next time. And here we go. Buffalo Bills, Super Champion. Guys, consider this your post-game show. What else is there to say, In this game, the Bills were without a doubt probably the best team in this game, okay? Even the I think it was the main producer of this game had even said that his favorite team was the Buffalo Bills. In fact, if you guys look into it, the guy who created this game, and if you notice, they're all going to be Japanese names. Okay, it's a Japanese-made game in Japan. These guys had no concept of American football. Okay, no concept of it at all, basically. So I guess what happened is they started researching it. You know, they finally came up with this. So he watched football. He would read about it. He would study it apparently, and even basically, said the Buffalo Bills were his favorite team. And in this game, they're really good. When you think about it, you got Kelly, who's probably the best quarterback in this game. You got Bruce Smith, who was probably undoubtedly the best defender in the game, defensive-wise. Thurman Thomas, he might not be as fast, for example, as, say, Bo Jackson. He might not have the hitting power of Christian Oki, or however you pronounce his name on the Chiefs. But he is good. He's good enough that he does create a good running team, or a good running game for the Bills. He gives the Bills a good running game. Okay? At least the potential for one. And then you've got guys like Andre Reed and Lofton on receiving, and that makes their whole receiving game, passing game really powerful. Okay. As far as defense, you got Bruce Smith. I think I already said that, didn't I? Now when I first played this game, okay, the first team I played as was the Giants, because when I was just looking over things, like you just you go through stuff, for example, okay, when you're watching the game do its opening thing, one of the teams that they show you are the Giants. And then as a kid, you look at stuff like this, and you go, well, they've got a good quarterback. He's obviously not bad. You got guys like Anderson who are decently fast. These guys got these guys have a good running team too. Good quarterback, good running team. Decent receivers. I mean, even when this guy's in bad shape, he's still a good receiver. Okay, he can still catch and run. Baker, look at this guy. Good speed, good receptions. He's not going to drop the ball. Good ball control. You got some decent backup guys too. And even if Hosteller isn't the best quarterback, as far as throwing, he's got some good speed in the pocket, so he can move around. Okay. And as a non-football fan, I don't, necessarily like football. I think the sport's barbaric. I think it's kind of ridiculous that these guys get paid really good money to just play a game. Like, I was working as an ADT security dispatcher, and I was doing a job that, I protected people's houses and lives. I wasn't getting paid money like this. But I digress. I ended up playing this game, and I loved it. It kind of made me at least interested enough in football to want to know how the game works, how to play the game, So I could at least play with my friends in the neighborhood and have a good idea of what I was talking about, So when they mention terms like first down, safety, blitz, stuff like that, at least I could go, oh, I know what that is, Whereas before I couldn't do that. But it was games like this, and their helping me learn. And oh, by the way, I meant to dedicate this this whole video to my friend Adam, who also knows a lot about football. He loves football. He loves the game. He loves watching the game. And he's taught me a lot of things too. But anyway, when I was first playing this game, my first team were the Giants. But of course, as I've progressed here over the years, I've decided I like playing as the underdogs. So, teams like Tampa Bay, like Indiana, Cleveland. If they're not doing so hot, Phoenix, for example, I want to try to use them and see how far I can go. Can I win the game, for example, with Indiana? Can I win with Tampa Bay? Maybe the Cardinals. Can I win with, I don't know, Seattle, for example? And teams like the Oilers, Detroit, San Fran, the Giants, the Bills. But no one thinks to themselves, can I win with these guys? Of course you can win with the Giants and the Bills and San Fran. They're great teams. But over time it's like, can I win with the underdogs? So for me to be able to face off against the Giants with the Buffalo Bills is like, oh, that's not too hard, But you realize as you play this game throughout the seasons, or I should say throughout the weeks, you realize that as the game progresses, it does get harder and harder and harder. So by the time you reach the Super Bowl, like maybe in the first season, or sorry, the first week, you could have easily defeated the Buffalo Bills with Indiana. But when it comes to the Super Bowl, it's not so easy. So even using the Buffalo Bills against the Giants was like a challenge. And I just barely managed to win. And that was by a single, a kick block. That was by a blocked free, extra point kick. And if they had made that kick, I would have went into the overtime, and that would have been a totally different story. It would have come down to a thing of, can I stop their scoring drive or no? If I can't, then I lose. Or if I win the coin toss, can I actually get the football all the way into the end zone for a touchdown? I would argue I got lucky. That's all there is to it. I got lucky. And I was surprised, though, it wasn't actually a pretty decently even game. It was pretty much even Steven. It was actually a close game. I was expecting more of a blowout because reasons. When I would coach the game, totally different. Okay, totally different. I was getting killed. Manning it, I was expecting a different game altogether, but I just barely won. So that was pretty cool though. But anyway, guys, so yeah, the Bills get the revenge, winning 14-13 over the Giants, and that's all there is to it. Again, this video is dedicated to Adam, who is a fan of the Bills. His family teases him about it every time there's a game on. The joke is always, how are the Bills doing? Have they won the Super Bowl yet? In their defense, though, as a New Yorker, they did get to the thing 4 times in a row. In fact, if you start to watch Super Bowl 25 on YouTube, I've noticed something. Every time Norwood goes to make his extra point kick, the ball always goes basically all the way to the right, so it's almost hitting the uprights as it goes through. Whereas if you watch the extra point kicker for the Giants kick the ball, it goes basically right down the middle of the uprights. So I'm thinking, no wonder that the last kick missed. No wonder the field goal missed, because every time he even goes to make the extra point kick, the kick is almost going wide. That's off what, like a 10, 15-yard kick. Okay? So I'm thinking, what's going on? Is he not realizing he needs to adjust his kicks? Or was he working on it and never finished his work on it, So if I was the coach noticing how his kicks are almost always going wide, I wouldn't want to rely on him to kick the winning goal. I mean, if it came down to like 4th and something, I would say, hey, just go for it. Worst case scenario, we lose and that's it. But I mean, maybe that's what it was with the kick. Give it your best shot. If if we win, we win. If we don't, we don't. It's okay. We go home either way. I was never a fan of the game, so I didn't care. And at the time, I was only like, I don't know, 10, 9. It wouldn't have mattered to me. But in retrospect, as an adult who has developed enough of a liking for the game, that I can sit back and analyze it from a more technical, standpoint, I can go, okay, well, I can see what happened. Watching him kick, it's like every time he kicks, the ball kind of veers off to the right. So that must have been what happened. I haven't finished the game yet. I still haven't finished it, but I'm gonna finish it tonight. So my guess is he goes to kick a rather long kick, probably around 35, 40 yards, and then as always it veers off to the right and then just doesn't go in. Is there something else the Bills could have done to make a touchdown? I don't know. Could they have tried for another down? Could they have gone for it on fourth and whatever? I don't know. But the Giants are also known for a good defense. I mean, even in this game, they make it very, very obvious that this team has great defensive players. Let's see for example, okay, Pepper Johnson, and this is according to the game's creator. Okay, you've got interceptions 38. That's not too good. But again, this guy is your I'm not sure what they call him, but I know he's kind of close to the line of scrimmage, right? He's kind of close to that whole area there. Okay, speed is good, 63%. Hitting power 75. So, just looking at those two stats, the guy's a beast. Okay, he really is. Okay. You got guys like Reasons. He's okay. Banks, likewise, he's okay too. He's pretty good. But even watching the first part of the game, you'll see how the Giants do pretty well in defense. But then again, so do the Bills because they've got some decent guys who are pretty who are pretty big, who just jump up and block passes from Hostetler. Okay. So in reality, the game should have been played with Hostetler as the quarterback. But when the injured player comes back, the whole team is automatically reset. Okay. So anyway, guys, what more can I say? This was fun to play. This was fun to act as the announcer for. I really enjoyed it. So this was my take on Super Tecmo Bowl, Super Bowl 25, the Revenge of the Buffalo Bills. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know, and I can also make my own version of it where I play as the Giants instead, okay? And see how good I can do against the Bills. Yeah, so that's it. This is Justin Ponarelli signing off and saying, guys, until next time. And by the way, if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, put them down in the comments below. Do I talk too fast? Do I ramble too much? Did you like the post-game analysis? Was it unnecessary? Do you care about my thoughts or not? Or do you just want to see the game? Again, if you just wanted to see the game, you can always have turned it off after the end, right? You didn't have to watch all this part. But that's it. Guys, good night. Glad to do it. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing it. I mean, this was my idea, so, if you didn't like it, let me know, okay? I don't gotta do this stuff again if you don't like it. Yeah, that's it. So, good night. Take care. Bye-bye.